The residents are starting to grow suspicious of Nate Robinson's disappearance in Emmerdale, and in tonight's episode, Tracy was left stunned as she was greeted by a surprise visitor at her door, marking the end with her relationship with Nate. Viewers recently learned that Nate was killed by John Sugden by accident after drugging him with a mystery substance. The plan had been to give Nate the injection and then bring him back to life, but Nate died. John dumped his body in a river only for it to make its way out to the lake. John is the only resident who knows Nate is dead, although the corpse was seen by Amy Wyatt in February. However, she died before she was able to tell anyone. Residents are starting to grow more suspicious about the disappearance, leaving John on edge. John took drastic measures when he found out Kane was going to find Nate. In tonight's episode, Tracy was left shocked when a removal man turned up at her door, claiming to be turning up on Nate's behalf, to take his belongings to his new place. However, Tracy is told that Nate doesn't want anyone to know where he is. Kane said he was making his way up to Scotland, although Tracy told him to save yourself the trip. At the end of the episode, John was seen setting fire to all of Nate's belongings, including his passport and his phone, meaning all of his belongings are now out of the village for good, while Tracy told Kane it was the end for the Nate saga, and that him having his belongings taken away was the final straw. On top of that, Kane decided to delay his trip to Scotland in tonight's episode, meaning John may have gotten away with the crime for a little bit longer. In earlier scenes this week, Tracy received a credit card in the post addressed to Nate after telling John about her money woes. Once again, she was seen using the card today at the Woolpack as she asked for a large G&T. However, fans thought Tracy would be framed for the murder after police find out about the card, as she would be the one possibly using it. Viewers predict this is all part of John's clever plan to get away with the murder, but will the truth finally come out?